Hello and welcome to World of Tanks. I'm CabbageMechanic, and with me as always is TragicLoss. Happy Valentine's. Thanks so much for taking some time out of your day to stop by and hang out with us. We're going to be playing some Frontlines later today. Of course, it's Frontlines week, the first episode in a year-long event, or all near year-long event of Frontlines running 1 week a month.
Most of the year. Yeah. It ends in November.
Right. Most of the year. I'm calling it year-long. If you got it...
It's essentially a year. You guys want some time off for, like, December and stuff, where we have, you know, usually our December stuffs, so...
Right. But of course, it being Valentine's Day, we're going to start off our stream playing the Valentine 2. Which is a British Lend-Lease tank. Of course, it's a Soviet in our game because it is Lend-Lease.
Which, you know, we've gotten a lot of questions in the past, like, oh, you know, Wargaming, why don't you, like, make dual nation tanks?
We're trying. It is a good idea. We may just have something for you at some time.
At some point in the near future. Anyways, we are going to do count-ins for both Frontlines. We're also going to do count-ins for the Valentine. You have less of a chance to get into a match at the same time as us with the Valentine, unless you're playing it. Mostly because the Valentine is a super preferential tank. At Tier 4, it only sees Tier 4, so keep that in mind. But we are going to do some count-ins, so I'm going to be typing it out in chat. So once you see me type go in chat, you guys are going to go ahead and press the go, or the battle button for you. Mine just says not ready because I'm not the platoon leader. Cabbage actually is. Anyways, so we're going to do some count-ins. I'm going to type it out, and we'll see how things go. Anyways, let's do the thing. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. GPO, apparently.
Monty says our voices sound like we're on helium.
Sound like we're on helium?
Hello, Alec on Facebook. Thanks for stopping by. I think I met you at the WGLNA finals a couple years ago. Cool guy. Blue Seal asked why we're calling it episode 1. That's because there's going to be 10 episodes throughout the season. Yeah. And this is the first of those 10.
Yeah, this stream is not episode 1. It's the Frontline episode is episode 1. Because it's a season. And like TV shows, you have episodes.
And this is a TV show.
Apparently.
But yeah, this is that's why it's called episode 1.
Hello, Garrett Stormhowl. Why don't we say hi to a few people that are in chat? We have Garrett. We have Los Cadaver over on YouTube. We have Sammy Presser. We have Matthew Lemire. Lemire?
You're trying.
Lemire. Anyways, hello J Triple over on Facebook. We also have Jack Neal. We have obviously our lovely chat moderator Montague over on Twitch. Michael Yang and Ray Abbey. Thank you guys for joining us. We're, like we said, going to be playing a little bit of the Valentine too. We're also going to be doing Frontlines, which is probably I think my favorite mode outside of what is it? Chaffee races.
Chaffee races are the best mode, of course.
Chaffee races was honestly the best mode. Second best was Carl.
And shout out to Jambi John and I believe Domo Sapien are also going to be helping us out. You can find them on Twitter at Jambi John and Domo Sapien. I think Domo Sapien is Domo Sapien WGA. Yeah. But our wonderful community contributor or coordinators, not contributors.
You tried.
I did. I'm very bad. And you'll be seeing probably both of them hanging out with me next week while Tragic is off gallivanting across Europe. Are you gallivanting? Is that how you're traveling?
Am I gallivanting? Yeah. No, not really. Wait, are you guys serious? Like, our voices just like decibels high, or like not decibels?
Yeah, apparently we have multiple people saying that we haven't hit puberty yet.
Interesting.
I feel like I've hit puberty. We were talking the other stream about how I've had this beard for 9 years. So if I'm going through puberty now, that's pretty impressive. Garrett says I'm fine.
We're getting like two different things here. Some people are saying that our voices are really high, and some people are just like, you're fine. I'm very confused.
Yeah,
so
apologies if our voices are messed up. We'll try and get it figured out, but we are getting mixed reports. So
you sound fine on my end.
Hello, Los Cadaver from the 41st Royal Field Guns. Nice shout out. Oh, Jesse Cortez liked the soccer mode, and I believe Blue Seal Recordings asked if the Chaffee races were coming back.
Oh, I hope so.
I will say that yeah, races are coming back in some form, but we do have wheeled vehicles in the game now, which you may have experimented with. So you know, maybe races would be more fun with those.
Outside of that, if you guys have ever been on Reddit, I know our Reddit community nights. They often do some kind of race mode. My guess is they might do something like, ooh, hello.
Yeah, I know the guys from the NHL clan had put together some map mods that like laid out racetracks on the map. Those were really cool. Crazy Boop was showing us those.
Ooh. I am front towards enemy right now.
Yeah, I'm getting completely destroyed.
Yeah, that's. You know, you're supposed to hide behind rocks.
I was hoping that my special Valentine armor would help me out, but it didn't seem to bother the, what was shooting me? It was a Martyr 2, that's why. Nice big German gun here at tier 4. Tier 3. Yikes. Garrett's working on his yard, trying not to catch it on fire while welding. Yeah, be careful. You welding TIG there, Garrett?
I mean, honestly, I'd be really impressed if you were doing, like, underwater welding.
Well, I mean,
like,
just normal welding.
Most dangerous job in the world is underwater welding. Did you know that?
It sounds difficult. I feel like the most dangerous job is probably being a soldier in a combat zone.
I mean, probably.
But
Despacito.
Yeah, but as far as non-combat roles, I bet it's up there. Yeah.
Yeah, non-combat roles. There we go. That's probably a
like
better way of putting that.
19th century coal miner was pretty rough.
Ooh,
Current century coal miner is still pretty rough.
Definitely. I would agree with that. Where is that martyr?
Ally Mr. Popo has gone blue on our team.
Ooh,
so
Mr. Popo.
Watch out for Mr. Popo.
I will avoid him at all costs.
Yeah, there are 2 Martyr 2s hanging out on the top of this cliff, so watch out. They can penetrate
So,
us.
Clinton H. I'm not going to pronounce
your
last name
because it's these bushes and
so
cap.
bad.
I'm
really bad at pronouncing things. Anyways,
Tragic,
yeah.
come hide in the cat.
What?
Come hide in the cat.
Why?
We can hide. They can't see us. We can force them to come down to us.
But Mr. Popo might come shoot at us.
We're using our brain. Making big brain plays.
Big brain plays. 200 IQ plays. Let's go. Come on.
How's it going, Leopard Star? Thanks for stopping by.
Video stream is laggy. Yeah, we're getting some amount of, like, we're actually getting a lot of
our upload's
dipping.
Looking a bit rough.
Okay.
Somebody go kick the server.
That's not nice to do to your server,
yeah,
honestly.
if
you should tip your servers, but you should make sure that your Wi-Fi is good. So. Okay.
Wait, Wi-Fi? I hope we're not streaming.
No, we're not. We're not. Hey,
successfully baited the Martyr 2 out of his hiding hole.
Jebaited. Where is he? Whoop. Aw. Anyways,
we did it. Valentine victory in the Valentines.
Some weird dipping in our bit rate, which is really strange. We'll keep an eye on it. So far,
that's gonna be a paddling for our ISP.
Yeah, seriously.
Refreshing. Money says refreshing fits the voices. Blue Seal. Yep, we are on USC. Of course, we are on the NA server.
Look at that! Look
at
us.
Did we just get the top of the team? Are we?
I got
players?
the top of the team.
Well, we collectively.
I got the top of the team.
Because I'm also at the top. Just less of the top.
You're below the top.
Slightly below the top.
Yeah, you're below the surface.
All right.
I'm on the surface level. Anyways, so we have Frontlines going on. If you guys don't have a tier 8, you can actually rent a tier 8 for Frontline mode.
With credits.
With credits. It's about 240,000 credits, I believe.
You will make those credits back. We have gotten some feedback from people who have pointed out that if you rent the tank and then you lose it, you have to wait for that single tank to respawn. And I have passed that feedback on. So hopefully we can maybe, I don't know about in time for this week. Obviously we only have one weekend left. Yeah. But hopefully by the next episode we have better options for you guys who are relying on those rentals. But the T-44 is a great tank to bring to Frontlines. So
guys, for Valentine's Day, if you play a battle, we get days of premium time.
Yeah, Jambi was pointing that out in chat earlier.
Anyways, let's see. Can you guys
Did I lose the platoon?
Did you?
Oh, because I switched to Frontline.
Oh my god. Why would you do this?
I have to start a Frontline platoon.
Why would you leave me like that?
Frontline platoon? I can't convert it.
Alright.
I thought you could convert it.
No, you can't.
Green Boba, yes, Frontline is for 1 week a month from here through November.
Yes. So, outside of Frontline, if you guys do have... Ooh, apparently my WAT client crashed.
WAT client never crashes.
No, never.
That doesn't happen. Nope.
Never happens.
I'm sure none of you in chat have ever experienced it.
Anyways,
we'll get her restarted.
So outside of Frontlines, if you guys are looking to get tier 8s, I know a lot of you have leftover gold from Christmas from all of the nice boxes that we were selling you guys, if you wanted to buy them, obviously. If you're looking to get more tier 8s, so we have a lot of tier 8s in the tech tree on discount. We also have a couple of tier 8s for sale. So if that's your boat, go for it. But like I said, they're available. You can purchase the tech tree premiums on discount. You can also lease to buy premiums for Frontlines. So if you want to rent a premium, you can for the entirety or just one of the episodes of Frontlines. And then from there, you can actually purchase that tank at a discount, which is super great. Really convenient. It's the new rental system that we're trying out for this one. American Farmer. Which one was yours? Okay. So in terms of balance, we have actually talked about this pretty extensively in the last couple of months even. Our devs are going to be going back through a lot of the tiers and rebalancing them across the board. If you guys read an article that we posted a couple weeks ago, it talked about rebalances for tanks like the STB-1, the Cranbang, the E100, and there was like one more tank.
STB-1.
I said STB-1.
Leopard 1?
Leopard 1. So those are a couple of the tanks that are going to be in kind of that first batch of rebalances, which is pretty nice, I think. A lot of people have been saying things like the E100 is kind of like out of meta now, and it's understandable.
Looks like we got a real tanker hanging on Facebook chat. Randy Patterson talking about his service in M60s. Thank you for your service, and that's awesome. I hear you on the M60. I'm trying to get a tech tree one done. I want all the American tanks. You'll find no greater supporter of American tanks than myself, except maybe Rob Collings. But
alrighty, so we're gonna be doing a count-in. So, like I said, guys, I'm gonna count from 5 in chat. All you guys have to do is make sure you press battle when I type out go. The only reason why I'm saying it out loud is so Cabbage can actually coordinate with me typing go, so keep that in mind. So 5.
Oh yeah, I hadn't thought about this. Good point.
4. You didn't understand how my count-ins went?
No, I didn't.
2.
I didn't pick up that people listening
1.
to you might.
Oops. Go. There we go.
People listening to you might go on your verbal go as opposed to the chat go. Yeah.
So, besides for some of the tech tree tier 8s, we also have the Murbrecher and the Tiger 131. So if you guys are history buffs, I know a lot of you guys like kind of the historical tanks. The Murbrecher and the Tiger 131, y'all know the history behind them. The Murbrecher has to do with the Berlin Wall, and then the Tiger 131
well, it has the line from JFK about the Berlin Wall,
Yeah. And then the Tiger 131 is actually a historical tank that was captured. So it's a German Tiger that was captured by... I don't actually know who.
I believe the 131 was captured in North Africa. Hey, we got Ricky246 and something Canadian, in the chat.
Oh, we're on C. Ooh, C defending. Okay.
And
Hey,
Blue
Seal.
Looks like we got some guys in the chat. All right, I'm at a T92. I'm gonna try and get into C. Are we defending?
What? WTF's a cabbage.
What'd I do?
I don't know. The person in game in chat was like, WTF is a cabbage.
Oh, okay. Because somebody said hi.
It's gross lettuce.
Got it. It's not gross. Also, I think 1Axel0 popped into chat earlier and said he was hungry for cabbage rolls. He is, of course, referencing the Twitch clip from last stream in
So
which
true.
I rolled my wheeled vehicle about 6 times during Frontline. So
yeah,
thanks for bringing that up. I really appreciate that.
That was actually fantastic.
Definitely my finest moment.
Or delicious. If roasted with poblanos? I don't know what that is.
Poblano peppers?
Ooh,
yeah.
Maybe. Ooh,
Sounds
that's
good.
way too big of a map. I mean, actually, you can't really have too big of a map if I'm 100% honest.
You could have too big of a map if the game let you. I think you could, if you could cover, if you couldn't see your tank, the map would be too big, I think. So I'm playing the T92 Tragic.
Hello?
I think you're in the Progetta.
Ooh, yes, and I'm getting absolutely wrecked because people actually go this way now.
Oh.
Oof.
Your special secret got...
Ooh,
oh, you're in trouble.
Oh, yeah. I'm super in trouble. There's also an AMX that's kind of sneaky back there.
Alright, they backed off. Somebody hit the Wheezy when he tried to chase
I still have whatever AMX is over there shooting towards me. Oh, right there.
I love the T92.
I'm scared.
Yep,
scared.
Dennis W. on YouTube coming in with the info. Tiger 131 was captured in North Africa after a British shell jammed the turret and the crew abandoned the tank. So, shout out to Dennis for providing the history. The real-life Tiger 131, of course, you can find at the Tank Museum in Bovington, England.
Send Tragic to Bovington. Hashtag go.
We'll see. We'll see.
I say it every stream, guys.
I want to send it everyone to Bovington.
That went straight at my face.
If I could, I would.
Let's see. Bring back full arty damage and lose the stun mechanic. Honestly, I never really liked full arty damage, but I could get behind losing stun damage, or at least minimizing that, or like lessening it. It's super obnoxious to get spam stunned, so it's very much understandable.
I have mixed feelings about it. In general, I still feel better about the change than I did before. Yeah. But I agree with a lot of people that it's still not maybe ideal.
Yeah. So we definitely need to watch this side.
Here's a cabbage. Thanks, Monty. I appreciate you posting that. Great.
Bottom plate, bottom. I tried. My gun wasn't as accurate as I'd hoped it was.
Oh, did you lose your first tank?
Yeah.
I still got mine. But I'm about to lose it because it just got spun.
Oh no. Yeah, you really are. You gonna get wrecked?
Nope, I'm gonna shoot this Spaghetti-O.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
I love the T92. It's such a fun tank. Just a nice light tank with a fast-firing gun and good gun depression. So nice.
I actually have a question for chat. If chat wants to answer this question, go for it. What is, and this is for those of you who have played Frontlines, what has been your go-to loadout for your, like, special consumables? Ooh, so, like, recon flights, artillery strike, smoke bombs is a really interesting one. There have been people who are, like, testing out smoke bombs, and it's actually really interesting.
I've been using Inspire mostly.
Yeah?
If it's a nice good team push option, gives everyone a little extra boost. It's hard to say how effective it is, though, I think. Because,
okay. Real interesting. Alright, let's see what kind of team y'all have over here. I feel like, ooh, hello. Scorp G.
We got Blue Seals responding to us in the game chat. He says Inspire, Smoke, and Artie are his favorites.
Nice.
Good ones.
Let's see. You guys are fun to watch, and I learn. I don't think you're learning much from me absolutely getting destroyed, but I appreciate the compliments. 10 to 15% crew values with Inspire. Heck yeah. Let's see. Buff standard pen for the T54 mod 1. So, like I said earlier, guys, we are working on going throughout all of the tiers. It's going to take a really long time to do, as there's over 500 tanks in the game, but we do know that the devs are focused on, like, rebalancing a buttload of tanks, so do keep that in your thoughts.
Like, the mod 1... the standard round definitely is lacking in some penetration. But you are making some trade-offs for that. That's sort of a classic trade-off that the early Russian mediums make, or the earlier, I guess it's tier 8, it's not earlier.
Also.
But you have really good
yeah.
armor for a medium, but you also have better mobility than a heavy. And the gun is pretty solid aside from the pen. Well, it's not as good as the T44-100, I suppose. But you know, I don't think the I don't think the Mod 1's in a bad place.
No. A lot of people actually prefer to play it when they're doing, like, tier 8 strongholds, just because of the mobility and, like, it has relatively good pen, so.
I'd have to talk to our dev team about that, but I suspect I would get a, let me show you the statistics. And I think the statistics are pretty good on the Mod 1. It's a real heavy brawler in that category. On the lighter side of the category, of course, the heavier ones being like the Object 277, and the lighter ones being like the T54 Mod 1, or some other mediums that operate kind of like heavies. Chat can help me out. Learning what not to do. That's, of course, the tagline from Meathead.
On him. But I probably should really aim for these guys who are actually on cap.
Yeah, I can't penetrate this defender. It's a problem.
You know what a real problem is?
Oh, that's a T44. There's a T44 right behind me. He's dead now. I'm gonna have to go in and sacrifice myself.
There's not really anything I can do. Oh, yeah. Lovely.
I gotta get this cap reset.
Painful. Oh no!
I'm gonna die doing it.
That didn't hurt as much
done.
as I thought it would. Oh my goodness, I am getting absolutely spammed.
Somebody on our YouTube, I don't know if it's Jambi or Domo, says you can rush objective 2 and drop smoke on top of yourself while you whittle it down to survive a bit longer. Yeah, the smoke's definitely a good move early on. How many seasons has this Frontline show been? This is the first season. We did have the Frontline test last May, I believe, ran for a whole month.
Yeah, I can't.
But this is the first proper season.
Oh no! Oh boy!
I'm gonna bust out the T26C5.
Oh come on! Oh come on!
Yeah, Dennis says I have seen and been the victim of multiple heavy arty strikes. I'm guessing the arty strike is very popular. Earlier today, I was playing a few rounds and I definitely got hit by a few in a row. Somebody used theirs really well. After we took a cap point, we were recharging in the circle that allows you to resupply and heal up, and somebody dropped their arty strike on the resupply circle. And if you get hit in the resupply circle by anything, it blocks you from healing more, and the cooldown hits. So I was stuck at low health because I didn't get a chance to resupply because of that arty strike. So I think that was that's probably a better use of it than what most people are using it for.
How many seasons has this Frontline show been? So, when we say Frontline's episode 1, the episode is this week that Frontline is running, and so there are going to be, I believe, 10, because
quick
it's
rush
until...
on YouTube, it's 9 more episodes this year, not 9 more seasons.
Yeah, 9 more episodes, not seasons. So, this is season 2019, episode 1, and then we're gonna have 2 through 10, which is until November. So November is the next. Where are you? I don't know where
I'm retreating from into F.
Retreating from F.
I spawned right before the cap happened.
By the way, guys, if you guys played Frontline while it was like essentially sandbox, I hope you remember how poor the control system for the free cam was. Way smoother now. Way smoother.
And the video too, and this has partially been helped out by the multi-threading change that came with 1.4.
Yeah.
But if you played the first Frontline test last year, you probably remember there was a fair amount of video lag, especially when things got hot and heavy. I don't know if you've been experiencing any, but I personally have not experienced any at all in the new season.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy about that. A lot of work went into making that work technically.
Oh, hey, it's Crafter.
Obviously, this map is 9 kilometers by 9 kilometers, so it's 9 times bigger than a Ensk or another World of Tanks map.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to process, a lot going on.
We gotta defend. Then we go to 3.
I know you have an Object 430U. Use it. I do have an Object 430U. It's not tier 8 though.
Yeah.
So maybe next week when Frontlines is taking a break.
Frontline.
You're right, Frontline. You said Frontlines earlier, though.
I blame you.
Okay.
At least I try. Oh man, he's real insulted by that.
No, I got distracted by a comment.
That's fair. I thought it was funnier.
What did you say? Sorry?
Oh no, I just thought it was funnier if you were just getting, like, if you were annoyed. Anyways,
Callum on YouTube says he played it both times.
Hey.
So hopefully you notice the improvement.
Ooh, someone's playing the M41D.
Ooh, the M41D.
Wham Bam Gold Spam is his name. Love it.
The M41D,
Let's
of course,
is
the Chinese Bulldog. That will be. It's currently available for pre-sale, and I think tomorrow it becomes available to the general public. I haven't played it too much.
Why can't I?
But my initial impression is that I still like the M4190 better.
Mm-hmm. So, speaking of, the M41 is on pre-sale currently, so if you have premium time, you can purchase that a little bit earlier than you might normally be able to, which is awesome! It is a tier 8, so you can play it in this mode. But no, so we have the M41 on pre-sale. I believe the pre-sale ends tomorrow, so if you were looking to buy it, go for it. Otherwise, we also have a couple of other things running. Like, we have Valentine's Day bundles, which are pretty alright. Actually, I didn't actually write. The T26E5 and the Lurva, or the Low, as most people...
Loofah.
The Loofah. Those are the two tanks that are on sale for the Valentine's Day bundle, so if you're looking to get both of those tanks, which the Lurva is actually quite often used in this. Like, you'd be surprised at the amount of people who use it.
It's an underrated tank. It's been underrated for a long time.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure that we're not gonna... Wow, A is doing some work. Let's watch over 2 and 3. Why not?
Oof. I just got tagged hard by an SU-130 PM. Ouch. 525.
Defend objective 2. I'm defending objective 2.
I think Mike Fender on Facebook is doing a cover song of a Talking Heads cover song, yeah. And you may find yourself playing in a T-32 FL.
Interesting. You want fast tanks, big maps. I did great in my T-44 in the rain last time. Mediums and scouts seem to excel. Yeah, so I was playing a match earlier, and there was this Lynx 6x6 or whatever. Oh my god, that thing is absolutely obnoxious in this mode. Like, if you guys have any of the or if you have the Lynx, the tier 8 new wheeled French light tank, I highly recommend trying it out in this mode. You have a huge map to play with, like, huge. So if you want to, I highly recommend doing that. Super fun. You can essentially get behind enemy lines and harass people from there. I am so far away from so many enemies. I feel like I'm just taking a stroll around the map. But yeah, so highly recommend the wheeled lights. Super fun in that mode, or in this mode. Quite fun. Haven't tried it myself.
I tried it, as you can see in Axel's clip.
Oh yeah,
but I
nearly forgot about that.
I had some success before the horrible driving accident.
Where are you? Where's the size 3?
There we go. Just knocked out a Wheezy. Oh, dang it! They just got his own. Ouch. Ouch. Oh no, my radio man's down.
Oh,
Press
no.
F for the radio, man.
F. Oh. I'm pressing F, it doesn't...
And
oh, wait, it tries to reverse me. I forgot that was a thing!
You have it bad.
Oh, God. I tried effing backwards. Apparently.
Okay.
Oh, God!
All kinds of weird stuff happened on Valentine's Day.
Oh, no. Oh, no, this is poor. This was a poor choice.
Callum, you're watching from Tragic's perspective.
Oh, no. He's gonna get me.
She'll wait until she dies, and then she'll switch to me without telling me, and then I'll do something really stupid.
Yep.
That's how it works.
Happens. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Hey, Badger, how's it going? Badger on Twitch showing up. Mike, on Facebook, I really appreciated that Talking Heads cover for Frontline. That was fantastic.
Yep. He would understand it. I would not, unfortunately. Dad!
You don't know the Talking Heads?
Nope.
Come on. I'm burning down the house.
Nope.
Don't know, burning down the house?
Talking
Chat knows what I'm talking about. Is this T-44 invincible?
No.
My shells are disappearing.
Then aim
I
better.
just got some ghost shells.
Oh boy. But yeah. So you guys are a little laggy. Yeah, we're having a little bit of
The bitrate looks like it's perked up. We were having some slowdowns earlier.
Yeah. Like it's been in and out of being poorly tracked VHS.
Oh, Mike said he did Psycho Killer too. Another Talking Head song. How's it going, Propler?
Where are these guys? Ah, hello. What up? Okay, and then there's a Kanonen Jagdpanzer, which actually people have been talking about it on Reddit and have been saying the Kanonen is like an underrated tank for this mode.
Jambi John was talking about it earlier. He says it's working really well for him.
Nice.
Did I just hear the big guy growl? Also, is he hiding food in his beard? No food in the beard. And I don't think I growled, but I may have. That may have been lag. We're having some technical foibles. Connie on Facebook says hi. Hey Connie, thanks for stopping by.
Oh man. Whoop. Oh, that's up a hill. Hello.
HR Dalen says, "Where's the dinosaur onesie, Tragic?"
Oh, that is at home. I don't usually stream in that when I'm at.
Yeah, that'd be terrible to wear in this room. It gets very warm in our stream closet here at the office. So yeah, I don't think
I lovingly call it a studio. He lovingly calls it a closet.
Studio. Studio is an aspirational term.
It is.
But we have dreams.
I
Grant
dreamed
on
a dream
YouTube's,
of times gone by.
Grant on YouTube says that I saw that the Scorpion is available without its G-skin on EU. Will we be able to do this trade-in on NA soon too? Yes.
Soon.
Yes, Grant.
Soon, guys.
It is going to happen. You will be able to trade in.
Very soon.
You will need to submit a support ticket, and then what's going to happen is all those tickets are going to get flagged. And we'll take everyone's name down on a list, and then everyone on that list...
A good list, not the bad list.
Oh, it's definitely the good list.
Not a naughty list.
And then if you're not a fan of that Scorpion on your Scorpion, you can have it removed and have a normal naked version. Propler says, good, thanks. Was thinking on the Pershing after the T20 worth the coin? Absolutely.
Oh
the
no,
Pershing,
they're gonna take
for my dollar,
D.
is one of the best all-around tier 8s there is. It does, just like all the American mediums, especially at high tiers, it's kind of good at everything. It's kind of got armor. You can kind of go hold down on it. You kind of got good gun depression. You kind of have good DPM. But if you're the kind of person like me who likes to be able to like go where you want to go and try and do what you can to help the battle, even if you maybe didn't go to the right spot, the Pershing is a great choice.
Yeah. Grand Battle question mark? Ooh.
Frontline. Better than Grand Battle.
I should probably watch where I'm driving. Everybody just saw me leap off that cliff.
Fernando says he hides food in his beard.
Oh. Huh. Saving it for later then.
Yeah. Food saver.
Nice. And missed most of your life? What do you mean most of it? We definitely have only been streaming for about 40 minutes, so it's not most of it. You still got an hour and 20 left.
40 minutes? Wow.
Yeah.
Frontline makes the time go by faster, I swear.
It really does.
It's dangerous, guys. You know, you got families and jobs. Keep an eye on the clock. You got Frontline going.
I understand we have jobs, but honestly, we're doing our job right now.
Well, don't gloat about it.
Well, I'm just saying.
We're pretty lucky.
I'm pretty. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky.
Recognize the luck.
I've
done worse things for less money, is usually what I tell people when they ask. And I really have. I've done some pretty terrible jobs. But, I went to the wrong spot and I'm going to perish. I'm going to be punished for my mistakes.
I like how you said perish instead of die.
I'm trying to up the vocabulary level. Hey, Mad Maynard popped into chat on Twitch. How's it going, Mad Maynard? Hope you guys are surviving winter up there all right.
Okay, I can't see most of these people from where I'm standing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
And I'm out. Well, I'm not doing too great on damage, but I'm not dying either.
Well, we have 46 seconds. So if I can get a little bit of damage. Hopefully, maybe. For all these people.
I'm gonna bring the Cent 5-1 out, I think.
Yeah?
Oh no, the T-82's up. I'm gonna go back to that.
We're probably gonna win before you get to.
No, I get to spawn now.
Where is that guy?
Surviving is a great way to put it, says Mad Maynard. Yeah, yeah, I've been there. I've been there with you. I went through a couple Alaskan winters, so I feel you. Winter can be a real treat.
Oh yeah. No, I'm about to go to Minsk, and it's still February. So.
Although the weather looks pretty decent. We were looking at the report.
It's okay.
There's that 1:30 overtime. Now we gotta rush in a cap, make sure.
Ooh, hey.
No, we don't. They got knocked out.
Awesome.
A frontline victory for defense. Who uses
the larva in frontlines? Actually, a lot of people. I've been seeing it quite often.
Monty says the Mad Maynard is the one who uses it.
I was a bad Lone Wolf 6 earlier, respawning to drive off a cliff while looking at minimap to see where I was needed. It happens, guys.
At least you were looking at the minimap.
Yeah.
That's a positive start.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
You were watching the minimap. You were trying to support your teammates. I was actually kind of annoyed earlier because I saw I was shooting at this Lorraine who was about to kill me. I did poorly.
I also did poorly. I didn't get any chances to do damage.
Yeah, I was too far away from all the action.
Our sector was the least pushed.
Yeah. Let's see. Mike Fender's doing another line. Awesome. Crew incomplete.
Using the super Pershing in frontline as a drag, not a good frontline tank. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe on defense you can make it work. You can like spot up on one of the cap points and make it difficult for people to dig you out of there. But the lack of mobility on the super Pershing is going to make getting around pretty rough.
There are a lot of tanks that I don't have set up, including the Primo.
Danny Tizzy, the best move is probably to go to our YouTube channel and watch the Frontline video, or to our content portal to read the article. But real quick, Frontline is a 30v30 mode on a giant map with 9 sectors, each sector being the size of a normal World of Tanks map. The attacking team has to push and take objectives up to the final turret objectives that the defending team is trying to prevent, and knock out 3 of those turrets in order to win the game, and of course the defending team is trying to stop them. There's also some cool stuff like respawns, repair points, and really different consumables like arty strikes, inspirational boosts for your team, etc., etc. That you can smoke bombs, all kinds of cool stuff to try out. It's a whole different World of Tanks. The evolution.
Alrighty, Frontline event. Oh, that was yeah.
I got reminded of the David Duchovny movie Evolution. Great film.
Let's see. How many times can you prestige per week? So within Frontline, with episode 1, you can prestige up to, I believe it's prestige 3, because you can do plus 2 of the episode that it's at. So this is episode 1, which means you can prestige to 3. Once we get to episode 2, you can prestige to 4. So the farther you get through each episode, the less you have to do as we get towards the end of the year. Once we hit November, you don't have to do much catching up. But as you prestige, and guys, as you go through the tiers, you actually get to keep your tier, and you also get to keep your prestige level. So once we hit, so if I stopped right now, I'd be on tier 11, prestige 1, or Actually, I haven't prestige, so I wouldn't have a prestige. I'd be at tier 11, 0 prestige in episode 2.
Matthew said he had a match with you the other night and called you a camper.
Camper. I don't know what I did.
Mulder from a non-X-Files movie. Yes, yes, that it was Mulder. It was a non-X-Files movie. There were aliens involved, though, of course.
All right.
ROTMG, I was talking about that earlier. But it's going to be too late for this week, but I am going to see what we can do about maybe having another vehicle added for next one.
Yeah.
At the very least, we can send the feedback up and point out that it is kind of lame if you pay credits for a rental and then have to wait 5 minutes every time you get destroyed. It's probably an oversight on our side.
Anyways, we're going to be starting the next battle for Frontline, so please get ready in chat. It is tier 8 only.
And we did have 3 or 4 people get in with us last time. So
yeah, so you have one like 1 out of 59, no, well, 58 technically chance of getting into the match. Anyways, it's some kind of math, but you have a chance. There's 60 players in each match. So, anyways, let's get started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Kept nudging you, but you didn't seem a bit to be bothered. I feel like I don't remember this.
Maybe it was a different Tragic.
Maybe. Are you sure it was me? Should submit the replay. Do we get gold for killing you in Frontline? No, actually. We're not playing on our sheriff accounts. YouTube is where the lit people are. Okay. I like that.
Montague says, so you're saying there's a chance. Great Dumb and Dumber reference.
Hello?
Love it every time.
Anyone?
Hey, Executus made it in this game. Executus, executor of all knowledge as we know him from our previous stream.
Are you on our team? Or are you on the enemy team?
The chat. Oh, we got Ricky again.
Ricky Bobby.
He said, "Oh no, we did win last game. You don't have to say, oh no." It wasn't thanks to me.
Guys, if you get into our match, please say something in game. Make sure it's appropriate, obviously, or we will have to chat ban you. It's serious. Because I'm watching in South Africa.
So yeah. I'm bringing my P44 Pantera this round. What do you got?
I have my Progetto again.
All
Just
right.
because I'm really enjoying the mobility on this, like, absolutely greatly.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead. I know there's a bat chat right there who's like kind of aiming at me a little bit. We're gonna fast cat B. Why not?
Yeah, I'm about to jump on him and oh no, I'm not. There is a Carnax there. Please help.
Oops. Hello. We're gonna go over here.
Oh no. Oh no. Cabbage needs help.
Where's Cabbage?
Dying.
Cabbage, why? What have you done?
Well, we killed the Carnax.
Whoop! Oh no, this is bad. I tried! I attempted. Oh no. Also, if you're on the enemy team, no stream sniping. I'm watching you guys.
There we go. I lit the defender on fire. We're gonna.
We almost have B. Oh no! Someone died. Or hopped off cap. I hope they didn't hop off cap. That would be bad. I'm gonna hop in the Lorraine 40T. You know. I think Plasmarion is enjoying attempting to incite things. We do know that there are imbalances in our game, and we, you know, try to address them as much as we can. In general, like, we've actually talked about the rebalancing of all of the tiers that should be coming throughout this year. Throughout the year, not immediately, throughout the year. One of the things we addressed was balancing a specific number of tier 10 vehicles. And we do know that there are bugs in our game, like this jumping reticle bug that I'm getting right now.
We are tracking that jumping reticle bug. I know it's happening a lot more in Frontline
than any other mode.
Yep.
So you know, guys, we're aware of imbalances in our game, and we do like to try and address them. We are aware that people are bothered by some things like artillery, for one. We also know people are bothered by things like special, aka premium ammo. There is a rework in progress. As you guys know, we wanted, like, one of the suggestions that was made was, for one, calling them special ammo. Hilarious, right?
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Special ammo.
I'm not sure whose idea that was, but it's not gonna happen.
I don't know. Do you want to be special, guys?
Oh, Carnex is rushing.
Ooh, hello.
Oh, it's Executus.
Oh, of course. Of course it's Executus.
It wouldn't be
anyone else.
A Tragic Stream if Executus didn't ruin my day.
Literally. Like, genuinely. I think Executus likes to hunt us just
It was the good move, though. We were about to get that cap, and he made a bold move to get in there and take us out. But he got me, so well done.
Yeah. He only slowed the cap, which was a good thing. It's a good thing. He helped his team a bit. But now this object and this low are coming in hot with a lot of shells. But no, like we were saying, addressing issues that people have been real bothered by. It's understandable. We have the same frustrations. We do play the game, as you guys are kind of seeing right now. We do try to make improvements. I know some of you guys are probably just like, but Tragic, like, you guys did this thing and I really hate it. Well, you know, sometimes it's not going to be necessarily something that you really like, but in general, you know, you're not... It's going to sound weird, but you're not always going to get the thing that you exactly want, but in general, it's going to be a little bit better for the game.
Are you quoting the Rolling Stones now?
I might be.
You can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes...
When you try your best, but you don't
No
succeed.
Coldplay. Hard ban on Coldplay.
Ouch.
Hard Coldplay ban. Hard no from my Letterkenny fans out there.
And yet you were singing Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Actually, you started singing Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yeah, and then you followed.
That's from Deep Blue Something, I think, is the name of that 90s band.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
I'm trying to cap C, but it's a hard life out here for a C capper.
It's a hard knock life.
Alright, now you're doing it. Musicals
for us. I'm sorry, I watched Moulin Rouge last night, so...
Feeling a little musical.
A little bit musical. You can't blame me, I don't think. I try real hard.
Did you get so far?
Please make skill-based matchmaking a thing. I smash my head when 80% of the people on my team won't listen or even play together. It's a team game. Fair point. Like, there's been a lot of discussion and, you know, there's a lot of back and forth when it comes to skill-based matchmaking. I think it would be nice, for one, we already limit skill-based matchmaking to things like ranked battles. So there's that opportunity for you if you would prefer skill-based matchmaking. I know it's only for a limited amount of time, but in general...
Speaking of which, ranked is going to make an appearance in the near future.
So
so if you have been waiting for the new season, good.
But overall, in random battles, like, it would be nice to have a little bit of balance between both teams when it comes to things like win rate, what is it, your vehicle rating, your personal rating.
World of Tanks rating.
Yeah, your personal rating. So it would be kind of nice for a little bit of balance, but overall we try to, you know, spread things evenly otherwise. So thank you for reading my message. You're awesome. No problem. We do try to address a lot of the questions and strife that people bring to us in our streams. Apparently...
Hey, Green Viper. Grant says he should use his meathead emblems to honor him.
Oh.
Yes, you should. Because there's nothing that Meathead loves more than those emblems.
Yeah.
So definitely put them on your tank and show them to him. Send them to him on Twitter. Ask for M60 codes.
Yep.
Please do.
He actually took the last batch of M60 codes.
Yeah, we have none left here.
When he was last in office.
Just him.
Yeah, just him. He has all of the M60 codes left in the world. Because we're not making any more.
Krivos asks if I'm going to the same rave as Domo Sapien next month. Probably not, but maybe he'll talk me into it. I'm not a big rave guy, if I'm honest. But Domo's out there making music, doing cool stuff. I think we had...
Executive. Oh, my turret's dead!
Green Viper wants to know if we went and tried that Chinese place in Bee Cave. I have not been down there.
No.
But we will give it a shot.
See, now I'm just hungry, dude.
Yeah, right?
Oh, I tried getting Executus.
More up here.
I was going for it. I went ham. I think I went too ham. My ham was...
a permanent...
Alright, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Skill-based matchmaking, but then who will the Unicums farm for experience and credits? Probably me, honestly.
Oh, you're gonna be in the Unicum games?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. I respect confidence.
There's a bat.
It's a hard thing to have.
There's a bat chat that's going around trying to.
You went ham and cheese. There you go.
I went ham and cheese. No, that wasn't what I was gonna say.
You know what, Maynard? If he does, good, because I've gotten so many messages because of him.
You know what I just realized?
What?
People are only hearing us talk. They're not actually hearing any of the game sounds.
Why is that?
Because are you doing anything important? Not really. Do you want to reach over to that computer? Wiggle the mouse a little bit.
This one?
Yeah. Wiggle the mouse. Go down to audio. On the bottom bar. Audio, click there. You see the two bars that are like hopping up and down. Go to the bottom and click AFV. The button on the right. Down a little bit. Down. Yeah. For both of them. Yeah, right there. Yeah, there we go. Alright, you guys should have game sounds right now. Interesting.
Well, at least we didn't do the echoing.
Why did mods have to check that? Is Unicum a bad word? No, but Twitch auto moderator actually tries to get rid of...
It's Nightbot, right? The Nightbot gets real aggressive.
It's actually not Nightbot. It's Twitch auto mod. So Twitch auto mod actually flags it because half of that word is unsavory for some people. So...
Happy Valentine's Day, folks!
Happy Valentine's
Thanks for stopping by with us on Valentine's Day.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. Alright, I'm gonna hop into speed boost. Oh,
I just took 781 damage from an artillery strike,
dang.
And then 349 from an M40, M43, and I am raging. So there you go. Those of you who are asking, we got a previous stream where people are wondering why we don't rage. I'm mad right now.
He's mad. He's real mad.
Oh, I'm mad.
We do try not to rage on stream because we are at work, guys. We are at work. So
well, we can't be filling the stream with cussing and swearing.
Yeah. The lawyer will get mad. We have a lawyer, yeah. We have to watch out for the lawyer.
I do get angry emails from the lawyer sometimes.
He does.
She's
but
nice,
no.
though. Mostly.
She is. She's nice until you do something that could be bad. Which is why I say, guys, we have to watch out for the lawyer.
Domo says try kicking the equipment a couple times.
Ooh.
Yeah, shout out to me not kicking the cord yet today and knocking out our display screen off.
I'm so proud of you, honestly. Makes
just because
me so
you said
happy.
that, I'm gonna do it.
Oh no! Oh, I bounced. Hey.
T-Law, I think it's the Twitch Autobot.
Yeah, Twitch.
So we are, for those of you who might be stopping by for the first time, we're streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook simultaneously.
I was about to accuse that Lorraine of being Executus, and it wasn't. I was just like, Executus, you're hunting me.
Does the devil wear Prada in Wargaming? I don't know of anyone who wears Prada in Wargaming. I'm sure there's somebody.
There probably used to be, if I'll be honest.
Daria probably wears Prada.
Oh.
Daria's got style.
Alright, let's wiggle my booty.
So I'm healing up. 1x0 says everyone break out the lawyer jokes.
I like how you read his, like, almost entire name.
I never know who to summarize.
Axel. We call him Axel.
I guess it's better than Zero.
Yeah, a little bit better than Zero, yeah. That would be mean. What are you doing, Cabbage?
What's the difference between a roadkill possum and a roadkill lawyer? The possum has skid marks before the impact.
Oh. Oh, man.
Thanks, Monty.
Oh, boy. Look at all these Ernie Strike pox.
What would we do without you?
Not have puns, probably.
Way less.
Oh, come on.
Zero's actually the coolest Mega Man character, so Domo Sapien just referred to the
He's looking
coolest
at me.
Mega Man
Whoa.
character in chat. I'll let you guys do with that information what you will. I think, you know, Mega Man is a classic, but obviously the guy with the scissors on his head is the coolest Mega Man character. I believe his name is Cutman.
Cutman?
His early translations were rough.
Alright, I gotta be more
patient. Is that your trying
That's
hard
my
Frontline
frustration sound. Oh, boy.
You know it's Frontline season when you hear Tragic go, ugh.
How do you fix a broken pizza? How do you fix a broken pizza?
The meathead answer would be to add bacon.
Oh. Or remove. See, my answer is remove the pineapples.
With tomato paste.
Oh, ha! Ha ha.
Maybe a hidden joke about the actual importance of sauce on pizza.
Ha!
Sauce is the important part, guys.
Alright, my shots aren't doing what I want them to do.
RNGs, this is not with you today.
Nope. Not at all. Did they fix that loading battle screen where the ground is black? I mean, as far as I've seen, it disappears after a moment, so, you know, personal preference, I don't think it's a huge issue, but I do recommend that you send in a support ticket. Guys, with any issues that you have, please send in a support ticket, because regardless if you think that we know about it, it's always good to be able to track the amount of people that are having the issue. So please, 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 if you have an issue, report it.
Krivos says Circuit of the Americas is going to be lit in March at us.
Sturgis!
That's in March. But yeah, so we have I believe it's the IndyCars coming to Circuit of the Americas for the first time ever. I'm going to try and be there. I'm a big IndyCar fan. I used to go to the race in Sonoma every year. And I'll try and be there. So
I want to go to Sturgis real bad. You guys don't know, both me and him ride bikes, so if you want to talk bikes, talk bikes to us.
Motorcycles.
Motos, yeah.
I do ride bicycles.
Moto bikes. Okay, show me where.
Oh, Callum just dropped a good joke, and I missed the opener. Something about super glue. Where do you aim to destroy the gun turrets? Actually, good question, Alec, and relevant. Jambi John has a great thread. We did a contest the first time around for Frontline guides, and there's a lot of great strategeries on that.
Strategeries.
But generally, you're going to you have to get to the side. The side is going to let you penetrate the armor of the turrets.
Yeah, so you always want to try and shoot the turrets from the back, because that's your best bet at penning. I believe people
real
were,
hard from the front.
Yeah, I believe people were arguing between whether or not using HE was a good thing. As far as I've seen, you're gonna get about the same amount of damage trying to shoot.
Can we get the old HE meme going? I shoot HE because it does damage every time.
HE does damage every time. That's why.
We need to put that on a T-shirt.
I know.
Use HE.
That really should.
Here we
be
go.
Our
We got a
t-shirt,
bike in chat. Los Cadaver says he's got a 2003 Harley Davidson Softail 100th anniversary edition.
Ooh.
Nice. Very nice.
Ooh. Me gusta. Ooh, that's a Scorp.
I have not, actually.
Whoop.
I've not been up there yet. Killeen, the reason I haven't gone to Killeen, I think, is I mostly go to the twisty roads in West Austin, out farther into hill country. So that most of my longer rides have been out that direction. Marble Falls, great roads out to Marble Falls.
Yeah.
From Austin. That's been the
Absolutely, I agree. Super fun. I don't think I'm going to be able to pin that from here. I also am scared because I have really low HP.
Actually, I rode to work today, and the wind was blowing me. I think I was tilted like this the whole way.
Was that you or me that had that? I don't know. I think it was you. Yeah. Right, look at us go.
I'm a captain. What are you?
Lieutenant. I'm not doing good.
Ah!
Whoop!
I want to find 86 Honda Enduro for a drag bike. Alright, that sounds cool. I'm a Honda guy myself. I grew up riding Honda dirt bikes. And I currently have a CB500
F.
F. Yes, it is important to...
Gotta specify that.
Even though it's the same bike as the R, just without the fangs. And the same bike as the X, but...
I have an FZ07, so...
Yes, she constantly likes to remind me that she has more cubic centimeters than I do.
I'm flexing.
Yeah. So, well, she's
I'm flexing the only thing I have.
She's got some time here until I upgrade.
Oh, yeah, which African twin, great choice.
Very possible. Although the Triumph Scrambler 1200 is looking mighty.
Oh my goodness. I feel like I just want to get rid of this tank right now. I'm not doing well. But I do have 4 kills.
How many players play daily?
A lot.
Yeah, ooh, that's a rough question. On the NA server, upwards of 80,000, depending on the day. It can be lower than that, it can be higher.
It's total players.
Obviously, you know, everyone's not logged in at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, Carnax. I also have a dead ready man.
Oh, I have a
press F because he's not
bad
getting
gun.
healed. No one ever heals the radio man. Poor guy.
Just tell that to the KV5. Nobody heals the radio man. Yeah, I wonder why. It's gonna die in 2 seconds when someone else shoots my R2-D2.
That's what you get for having an R2-D2.
I want it to have a reskin just of R2-D2. Hello.
I'm sort of having a hold down competition with a Centurion and a Carnarvon right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, maybe
my first bike was a YK250. Nice.
Maybe you should flank him instead.
My first bike was an XR250. T-Law on YouTube says, can you work on getting more bundles with gold and less with credits and equipment? We can always convert if we want. I pass that on to monetization, guys. Oh boy.
Oh no. What? This bulldog decided to go from one being in front of me to another being in front of me.
Yeah. Scum of the Earth on YouTube says, I'm hungry, what would y'all recommend me to eat? I.e., what's your favorite food? That's a big ask.
Yeah, that is a
Favorite
huge
food.
ask for like both of us.
Tough to pick a favorite food.
Can I say pasta and leave it as an encompassing thing? I love pasta. Actually, I had spaghetti for lunch.
I'm pretty mood driven, I think, is why I am. Because like my favorite food right now, I could really go for some sushi.
Oh man, sushi sounds really good.
My favorite food, actually,
hello.
my favorite food is a Chicago hot Italian beef sandwich with sport peppers and everything.
It's real
but it's real hard to find out here in Texas. I'll tell you that much.
Oh no! Why would you yell pineapple pizza?
Yeah, not pineapple pizza. That's. I'm not totally anti pineapple pizza.
There's a Centurion.
There's some acceptable applications.
Oh
I think.
no! I'm on fire.
Jace Ventura says MCI ration from 1944. Are you that guy on YouTube that eats the old?
Oh my god, dude! I love that channel.
That guy's. I can't remember his name. It's such a great channel.
Tragic, how are you not dead? I am now.
What's the difference between a Cromwell and a Cromwell B? There's a few minute statistical differences. I think in like a little bit of traverse speed. I think the normal Cromwell traverses a little bit quicker, whole traverse.
Oh, oops. Thanks, Ricky.
But yeah, Axel says he makes Italian beef something. Harry Griggs says sausage and sauerkraut. That's what I'm talking about, Harry. I'm from Chicago. You are talking my language. Steve MRE 1989. That's right, Jace.
Poor turret.
All right, we only gotta get. Well, that's it. We're done.
Yeah.
2 wins in a row, and we won
just
on
off
defense
of
and on offense.
Yes.
What? This is so different than our normal streaming experience.
This is so different from yesterday.
Yes.
Like
Tuesday.
genuinely. Or Tuesday, yeah.
Tuesday, yeah.
No. I mean, honestly, artillery, eh. Like, putting artillery together isn't great.
Big surprise. TragicLoss and CabbageMechanic were streaming when we started talking about food.
Yeah, right? Every time.
Scum of the Earth says any food is acceptable except tofu.
Okay.
I look like steak and potatoes. Tofu. I think it's a fine choice. Especially here in Texas. You can't go wrong.
When I went back to California, one of the first things I wanted to eat was Hawaiian barbecue. Mm-hmm. Because I can't, for the life of me, find Hawaiian barbecue here in Austin.
That's a fair point.
If you guys live in Austin and you know a good Hawaiian barbecue place, please send it our way, because I am missing Spam Musubi. Oh man, that sounds so good.
Mac salad and a plate lunch. Yeah, I could go. That's true, actually.
So
I hadn't even thought about Hawaiian barbecue.
See, now I'm just hungry.
Of course, the normal barbecue. Well, I shouldn't say normal, but
normal.
The barbecue
American barbecue.
Well, even American barbecue is controversial.
Yeah.
But
Texas barbecue. Austin barbecue. Real specific.
The meat that is smoked here, that is cooked low and slow and occasionally paired with sauces, is fantastic. It's much better than Los Cadaver says Korean barbecue for life. Yeah, it's every time I'm in LA, that's all I mean. Is Korean barbecue.
Where exactly on a chicken are the nuggets? Everywhere. It's literally everything from a chicken that you wouldn't normally serve on its own. That's the great thing about
nuggets, is you put the whole chicken in the grinder, and what comes out gets turned into nuggets.
Hopefully you remove the bones first, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, and the head.
Not really.
And the internal organ.
I'm gonna bring the Cent 5-1.
Let's not ruin chicken nuggets for me. Alright, so we're gonna do a count in. We're gonna start from 5. You guys click when I type go in chat. Are you guys allowed to accept friend request? Yes, but my friend list is full.
I do. I will. I try to accept. I'd like to accept everyone. I get a lot of friend requests every day.
All friend requests go to Cabbage.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Let's count in and get this one going.
Anyways, alright, yeah, let's get this counting going. Alright, so we're gonna count from 5. Once I type go, please press your nice big ol' red battle button in game. I will start off now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So on tracks, I think the STB1 is still on track, and then I think we have the French Light on track as next week, the non-wheeled vehicle line.
We also have Tank Masteries still going. It's still the a bunch of the Chinese tanks, which is the WZ. I don't know why I say WZ.
It's in English. You're speaking all English.
I've been around too many Canadians and Australians. Anyways, WZ 132-1, the 121, the 113, and the WZ 111-1. So if you guys are interested in going up those lines, if you guys are interested in trying to mastery those, you get a nice little emblem that you could put on the side of your tank. I have a peace sign. Cool. But yeah, so you guys can try that out. I also have the big old skull.
Executive says same team. Oh, that's right.
Hey,
that's you finally have to kill someone other than me, Executive.
Yeah.
Finally.
Man. But yeah. Let's see. When are we going to nerf the VK101P? I think it's actually pretty solid.
Is that the tier 8 on the mouse line?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that tank is in a good place. I haven't heard anyone really complaining about it. It is a super heavy tank, so you have to keep that in mind. It is going to have pretty freaking strong armor, so learn to counter.
Good luck, Lucille. We had 2 games in a row with him, but he's not going to be in this one, sadly. Oh, I just got S1 already. Hey, Jambi John's in the game. We got a Jambi John.
Jambi Juan.
Giving us no hey. We should
don't
just get
really
Jambi
have friends here. Yeah, we should. Was Huang? Was Swang? I don't know if I said that correctly, but I hope I did not butcher that. But yes, so... Oh my.
Don't sound outraged about it.
Do I sound outraged?
Executus also dropping the high. And Executus also in Ascent 5-1. A man of patrician tastes, of course, Executus from Otter.
Hello.
By the way, did Otter change the meaning of Otter? I thought it was overwork tankers tirelessly. And last time I checked, it was something else.
They might have. I feel like...
Step new memes?
Possibly. Oh, no. We really need to get to defending a cap. It's super hard. Oh, come on. We real need. So, well, that's a spot. Let's go. Oh, hello. Hello! Oh, you're advancing on me. Okay. I need a little bit of help.
I got stuck. Hey, when I get my own skin scorp, can I put a huge decal on it? Yes!
Oh, that's an
yes,
ELC
you can.
even. Where did you come from? Oh, something Canadian, eh?
I work at a turkey processing plant, and I can't speak on chicken, but the meat we can't cut off the bird gets ground down, bones and all. There's nutrition in there, man.
Same as bologna. What? What about bologna?
Apologies to all the vegans in chat.
Hey, when I get my unskinned scorp, can I put a huge decal on that? I feel like that's up to you.
Definitely can.
You can, but that's up to you. That is your choice. Fun fact, if you angle a 45-degree plate at 45 degrees, the effective armor thickness is basically doubled. Nice.
Caden on Facebook with the armor knowledge.
Right?
Clinton Huffaker, why wear the Tiger tank such a badass, but in this game they suck? Alright, I actually have a whole take on this, Clinton. You're gonna love it. The base reason is because Tigers are so good in our game that they've been up-tiered over most of their historical counterparts. So the Tiger 1, of course, is a tier 7 tank, which means it's playing up against, Cold War tanks like, or really late war tanks like the T-20, whereas, its historical opponents, the T-34 and the M4 Sherman, as well as many others, Cromwell, they're generally tier 6 and even tier 5.
Yeah.
So some of it's a tiering thing. A lot of it is also people maybe don't maximize the Tiger. And here's the secret about the Tiger. Despite the reputation, it's got flat armor. It's not good. If you guys study tank design, you know that angled armor is where it's at. And the heavy armor of the Tiger was great for the time, but really shortly after that, people realized that angled armor was the new hotness. And so that Tiger's going up against post-Cold War or post-World War II guns, and with flat armor, and so its armor is not as reliable as it would be against T-34 guns at long range. And that's another big thing is the engagement distances. Just like on the Western Front, where the bokage and the tight bushes and stuff prevented, even the 75mm Sherman could penetrate the Tiger at most engagement ranges in World War II because they were so close. Whereas on the Eastern Front, you have more wide open plains and spaces where the Tigers could take advantage of their advanced sights and rifling in the barrels and kill T-34s from a kilometer away. Whereas in our game, the average engagement range is really close because we have a max draw distance of less than a kilometer, basically, or slightly more than a kilometer. So yeah, there's a lot of reasons. The Tiger can still be really good, but you have to treat it as sort of a second line support.
Heavy.
Support heavy. It's not a brawler. You're not there to get up and get in the face.
But it is a really good sniper, so you do make a really good support vehicle, actually. Yeah. So do keep that in mind.
If I had my druthers, I would say that the fix to the Tiger would be to drop the Tiger and the Tiger to a tier down. I'm not saying it's going to happen. That's my personal way of fixing it, I think. And maybe some small adjustments to account for that.
I think I'm gonna stay and help our Progetto.
Yeah, angling armor is like a really important deal. The early Shermans, the armor difference between the early Shermans and the Tigers, as Nicholas Moran, the chieftain, our in-house historian, is happy to tell people, is actually not that far off the Tigers because the Sherman armor was angled. So despite being way lighter, the Sherman was very well protected.
And also, guys, we are aware that we're having some issues with the stream being not super. Wow, that guy blocked that shot, or his armor blocked it. What? You have like no armor. I can kill him. You can reload.
Yay! I'm also going to go heal.
Right. We are having some bitrate issues with the stream, so do keep that in mind. We are aware of it. We can't really do much about it. There is an SU coming up behind us, by the way.
Zad points out that the problem was also they lost more Tigers to mechanical breakdowns than enemy fire. Yeah, that's also true. The Tiger notorious for having a really complicated transmission that broke down a lot. The tracks were hard to fix. They got stuck in mud because they were so heavy. They were hard to cross bridges.
Did you leave me?
I did. I had to go heal.
Oh no!
I told you I was going to heal.
All right.
Well. The chieftain, and I'll back him up on this because he knows better than me, so I'm just going to trust him. But the chieftain will tell you that he thinks the Sherman is actually the best tank of the war because it accounted for all of these extra factors that go into a war other than pure combat performance. It was easy to transport. It was easy to mass produce. All those things that make, you know, a real war work, the Sherman did really well. When will the AMX CDC be declared a light tank? It seems weaker than our UT-51. I think the CDC is going to see some love this year on the rebalance. It definitely... I think it's going to still be a light scouting vehicle, but it's probably going to remain a medium tank, but I think it's going to see some buffs.
Oh, finally I hit something. Oh man. My gun has not been kind to me. Oh no, that's a defender! Ah! I crit hit him for no damage. I think I can get like one more shot off. Or... Whoop.
Looks like a defender.
Yeah, well, it's something Canadian, which I need to turn around now because there's an AMX.
When you talk like that, I am not the chief. I do have a degree in history, but I am nowhere close to the chieftain. But I'll back up a lot of his well-researched and thought-out opinions. There's a video on YouTube, I think on his personal channel, addressing American armor myths at Northwest Tank Fest 2015. If you are interested in the American tanking history, I really, really recommend checking out that talk. It's fantastic, and he goes over a lot of the common misconceptions about American tanks. That you know, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, you should check up on it. Because there are a lot of misconceptions about the Sherman. A lot of people think it was a terrible tank. It really wasn't. Throfty on Twitch says the Sherman was a great tank if you didn't care about the guys inside. That's actually totally wrong, Throfty. I'm sorry. The Sherman was a great tank to be inside in relative to other tanks. The crew survival rate for vehicles knocked out in the Sherman was actually much better than most of its For instance, the Cromwell. The Cromwell had a much lower crew survival rate for knocked out tanks, and the reason why is the Sherman had hatches for every crew member to get out.
Is it true Wargaming can't nerf premiums because of a lawsuit? No. It
is true that we generally avoid nerfing premiums because we don't want to anger people who purchase them.
Yeah.
But if absolutely necessary, they will. I wanna keep going on the Sherman though. But if there's actually footage from the Battle of Cologne. There's famous footage. Clarence Smoyer is the gunner of the Pershing who knocks out the Panther in that video. He just released a book with a writer. Highly recommend checking that book out. But if you watch the footage from that, a Sherman gets knocked out at the beginning of the footage, and all of the crew members from the Sherman are able to get out easily. And it's one of the great perks of the Sherman. They did take things like crew comfort and crew safety. All right, rant over. I'm sorry, but the Shermans are great. It was not Zad. It really wasn't. Throfty, you'll find that most of the guys you're talking about. I know the book you're talking about, Throfty. The repairman who wrote the book about how terrible Sherman was. You're free to, but there are plenty of Sherman tankers who love the tank,
including one that survived in the Sherman. Oh boy.
Is Valentine 2 less or more armor save 3D as the Defender? Probably more.
Ooh. I don't know how I survived. I have 6 HP. 6 HP in a dream. 6 HP in a dream. Oh no! No dreams! No dreams for me!
They're coming hard over from B. Wow. There's like 6 guys. Wow.
Oh no!
You're in trouble
great.
now.
I'm super in trouble. Oh man!
Oh, I didn't realize how good
oh,
the
no.
was going. That's why. We were doing too good.
Oh man. Do we still have a tissue box in here? I feel like we don't. That's unfortunate.
T-Law on YouTube. Sherman was perfectly designed for what it was, put on a ship, mobility, survival. Of course, there's also the American tank doctrine, where Sherman's generally operated supported by infantry, which is what it was also built for.
Oh, there's also a video somewhere out there of Chieftain getting out of a tank in like 30 seconds or less.
There's a couple, yeah. Chieftain is, if you've never met Chieftain in real life, he's about, what, 6'5"?
6 foot everything.
He's so tall, but he's reedy, and he just goes out of the hatch. It's great to watch. We gotta find the video.
CM nerd confirmed.
Yeah, GPC called me up. Yeah.
Oh man, they really pushed hard on that side because I was defending that super well. And now they're taking the cap. Ugh. I did a really good job, I think, with defending that though.
Fun fact about the T-34, the sloped armor had the potential to bounce German guns, but the driver's hats could be smashed into him by a direct hit. There's some other bad things about the T-34 too. We were talking about, caring about crew survival. Not the forte of the Russian forces, the Soviet forces during World War II. Some reports from historians have them being locked into the tank during battles. Quite literally, death before dismount.
Oh man.
Dismount is not an option. Yeah, sure. Zed, you're correct. Zed on Twitch is pointing out that
that's Ricky!
if you survive the
Ricky?
hit, concussive injuries, shrapnel, any of a dozen things that could guarantee you'll be other than healthy on the way out. One thing that Chieftain will tell you is that the #1 decider of a tank-on-tank battle in World War II was not the type of tank, but who shot first. Who shot first, you generally win if you shoot first.
Yeah.
But, by the way, that's one of the things Shermans are pretty good at. Good gun depression, good mobility, pretty good concealment because they're not that big. Shermans are really good at getting the first shot.
Oh, I'm within the zone. Oh, man.
Especially on the Western Front, where there's lots of bokage to survive in. New MM timeline, are we weeks, months, or quarters away from implementation? Months.
Yep.
Is my range there.
Aw. Man. I see. Well, actually, I don't see because you shot my looky port.
I think he said he was that's why he was turning the stream off. He said he was going to turn the stream off so he wasn't stream sniping us.
No!
What a nice guy.
I know. We have some nice people in our chat. I'm gonna die. It's fine.
Zad says on the Russian side, I think the troops are more afraid of the commissars than the Germans, though. That's certainly how some accounts will.
I wonder if I can summon tissues. I'm gonna try.
Do you have any?
I don't think we have any in here. We don't have any in here. I'm gonna see if I can summon tissues. Alright.
Of course, I repaired my tracks right before my ammo rack got hit. When will the TOG 2 go 60 kilometers an hour? When it has a pink camo on it. Okay.
Let's see.
I don't know if the camo affects the speed, but I'll take your word for it.
Oh man, we were doing so well at defending A's.
Yeah, well, ranting about the Sherman, I've actually been doing decent. What was your favorite April Fool's Day thing that Wargaming did? I
don't know.
Was Carl on April Fool's Day?
I think Carl might have. I think Carl was.
8-bit tanks, probably that. Hey, Morbid Show, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. I did enjoy the Battle Royale mode last year, but the spotting was a little wonky.
Yeah.
White Wolf 1972
Spotting
says
was
WOG
weird.
red makes everything go
Oh, wow.
faster. That's an evil sun right there. Spotted the orc player.
Ooh, hello. Oh no, there's a lynx.
There's an even 90 or what? Get out of here, you little droid.
You little droid. Wow! Alright, well. Oh no! Ah, smoke screen. I put up a smoke screen.
That's gonna be tough to do.
Yeah.
I never spell facetious.
Facetious.
Alright, let's see if I can do it offhand, folks. F-A-C-E-T-I-O-U-S is my guess. I might be
Wow.
wrong.
I'm pretty sure that was pretty wrong.
I don't think so. Let me know if I was right. F-A-C-E-T-I-O-U-S? I think that's right.
It's like face T-I something.
O-U-S. I'll have you know that I won a
so.
spelling bee in 5th grade.
Oh, maybe. Face T-I-O-U-S, yeah.
Oh no, here comes the droid. I'm getting flanked by that even 90 again.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab tissues because, well, actually, I don't have the time to. I need to spawn.
Alex says it's all about Space Marines.
It's all about allergies.
Fair enough.
Me.
All
Guess
about
I'm going in the
allergies.
Pershing.
In the grim darkness of the future, there is only pollen.
It's true. What are you spelling? Facetious.
Well, that hurt. There was several of them.
Like, once they get a roll, it's really hard to stop.
Well, I mean, you're right, Throfian Zab, but there are plenty of people who were there who hold different opinions than the book you're referring to, which was by one of the mechanics who has a lot of horror stories about hosing Shermans out. You are correct that it is bad to be in a hit tank, but I'm telling you, the bigger picture is very friendly to the Sherman.
Wait, I'm literally alone on this front. Why? Why is there only 3 people? There's 3 and there's like 20 people.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
you're actually alone there now.
Yeah, I know. I'm actually alone. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Pollen equals orc babies. Yeah. In the old fluff, I think they retconned that, but I think orcs in Warhammer 40k did used to be fungus, right?
Fungus?
Yeah.
How?
So they were like fungus creatures, and then they would invade a planet
Genuinely, guys?
and spread their fungus spores, and then you'd wipe them out, and then they'd grow back and attack again from the fungus spores left behind.
Like, there's literally like 20 people versus 4.
Yeah, you're in trouble. Well, you're dead.
You're in trouble.
Well, I'm
You're on the
leaving.
same front.
I'm leaving. I'm not staying on this front. This is a lost
Then
cause.
we're gonna lose.
Probably. Well, we're gonna lose number 1 for sure. But I think somebody, one of our Lat Am guys was, I think it was, I can never remember Franco's tag, but our wonderful Franco.
Wonderful Franco.
His theory is you should let as defenders, you should let 1 and 5 go. They're too hard to defend, and just focus on not letting anyone at the middle 3. And I think if you could coordinate a team around that, that is probably the correct choice.
Alright.
But as always, you know, in World of Tanks, coordinating a whole public team is not easy.
Oh my god, it's almost like coordinating 60 people to do anything together is very difficult.
Coordinating 4 people to do anything together. That's so cool. Yeah, we're in trouble. There's so... Yeah, it's done. It's already dead.
Yep.
I'm probably gonna die too. I'm in total retreat. Oh, you brought the ISC 130 out?
Yeah.
Nice.
I figured why not do something.
Jack, I don't know about that comment.
Possibly, if I can see anybody.
Monty says his Twitch machine keeps breaking. That sucks. Okay, now Scum of the Earth is talking about a Donner Party scenario.
Oh no.
I'm
How about
gonna
not?
pass on the cannibalism.
Yeah, hard pass.
Yeah.
Hard pass. Are we giving away codes today? No, unfortunately not. But we might in the future. So you should check out.
Any idea on the thickness of Gravedigger's angle front?
Executus got promoted to general.
Executus
Why am I not surprised?
Carrying the whole team on his back.
Yeah, a little bit.
All 29 of us. Talk about an overworked tanker.
Okay, that's definitely my frustration sound.
Oh, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
No. I turn into Zoidberg. Apparently.
It was a Zoidberg escape sound.
That was
Any more
very
Warhammer 40k
angry.
crossover? Not in the immediate term, but we certainly would like to.
Hello.
What should I do with 50k gold? What I would do with it is
Buy Frontlines.
Okay. I would use it to convert free XP to avoid playing stock tanks.
Oof,
That's what I would do.
That was the rear of my tank. I am leaving now.
There's also, you know, now that we have the gold shop, you can frequently buy tanks for gold. So during the winter sale, most of the Advent Day calendar sales were available for gold. So maybe save for something like that if you're into it. There's always premium consumables, good stuff. But yeah, I think converting XP is what I would do with it. And that's what I actually do with most of my gold.
You know, guys, sound effects are really great.
Oh, no, White Wolf, I can't start Ric Flairing. The studio's too small. Tragic's gonna get real upset.
What?
If I do.
What?
Woo!
No!
Jamie John's at home right now wooing. No! I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
No!
Jamie
Never
John...
do that again. This is a tiny space and that's very loud. Never again. You're not allowed to do that. I'm saying it now.
Banned from Ric Flairing. It's the nature boy. You wouldn't understand.
Ah!
Panther 88 is my precious. Alright. You're pretty hardcore.
Leopard Star, do you want to not advertise your clan in here? Please and thanks. Much appreciated.
You gotta be pretty hardcore to have the Panther 88 as your favorite tank. I love the Panthers myself. They're cool tanks. They're also, I think, maybe because more people focus on the Tigers, the Panther kind of gets a bum rap in this game because it's probably over-tiered. It doesn't have gun depression. It's got a huge hull. The Tier 6 and the Tier 7 in the Panther line are decent, but oof, the Panther 2 and the Panther 88 are in trouble.
Come on, Ricky. Dang it. Ricky,
Oh,
no.
Ort stopped in. Hey, Ort, how's it going?
Oh. Hey! What up, Ordina? How you doing? Hope you doing good. This is how I do.
I think Tragic is hungry. I think that's what's happening.
I am. I honestly am. No lie. I had a small lunch. I'm not used to the size of lunch that I've been having.
I rode to Rudy's in my shorts and sandals. But I put my helmet on.
Advertise your
my mom
username
asked.
instead.
Yeah, Alex talking about the Panthers' poor armor damage. Yeah, definitely a DPM tank, and then of course it's hard to do much with the DPM because it's big and fat and has bad camo, and yeah. Like me, I have terrible camo rating. E50M is awesome, I agree with that. But I had to get gas so I wouldn't have to get it on the ride home when I will be properly geared.
Dang.
Ty says, yesterday I just remembered I was able to pen the side of the objective turrets, just a small area though would show a yellow cursor, but I put like 10 shots through them. I can't remember. There is a part of the turrets
3 is in trouble.
where the armor starts
Three's
to
in trouble.
go. I'm going as fast as I can. But I gotta protect 2. 2's all alone. It's up to you guys to defend 3. Hey, Destructive Dan. Ordnance said he just got back from the dentist. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Gotta go, though. It's important. Ah, we lost that one.
That was really close, though. Okay, I tried shooting past the gun, apparently.
Liking the 8.8, isn't that being called a sadist or a masochist?
It's called being a masochist.
I think a masochist would be the choice there.
That censors people. We don't censor people.
I mean, we actually are sort of radically avoid censoring people, to be honest. Have you been to the World of Tanks NA forums?
Yeah. Like, most of the time that we, like, get rid of people's comments, it's because they're, like, genuinely attacking someone. So if they're saying stuff like F you or calling people names, that's when we generally, like, remove comments.
You'll have to give me some specifics.
Yeah, some real specific, cause not sure. That's a lie. Alright, I mean, please bring up where you think we've censored people. There have been some incidents? There was
username excessive censorship pops up in chat and says, I censor people.
There was that incident, a really long, let's see, like a couple of years ago.
I think I remember that username. I think, I'll look into that.
Let's see. I do have a food section in my Discord. If you get roasted, that's mean. I hope you did that in a joking manner, because, well, actually, I'm gonna guess that you did it in a joking manner, since you didn't actually type it out. That's hilarious. Scum of the earth. But no, we generally don't censor people, in terms of, like, videos that people post when they're doing reviews of our game. You can say anything you like about our game. You can literally say, man, I really effing hate World of Tanks, like, World of Tanks sucks, it's the worst game in the world. We don't really care. However, if you say something about us specifically, like, if you say, F you people at, like, working at Wargaming, or specifically, like, saying F you to Cabbage, and you're, like, genuinely meaning it.
Thanks for stopping by,
that's when it's
X5.
Just like, that's not okay, guys. Don't attack us. We are people. We are real human beings. This is our job. We like to keep our jobs, which is why we try to be real nice to you guys. But overall, in general...
That's the only reason why.
But in general, we don't censor people. We, like, genuinely, I believe, who posted, I think it was,
Well, there's the Surfosh thing, but we don't need to get into that.
But no,
we're happy to hear your opinion. I go to the World of Tanks forums and post it. As long as you follow the forum rules, you're not going to get censored.
Even genuinely, all of our CCs know that we do not censor their opinions about our game, but we have a mutual respect. They also don't attack us as a company, so there's some mutual respect that has to happen. So yeah, I'm ready. Anyways, all right. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Now we get to the root of the issue.
Go.
Perma muted me for asking why my team was being so stupid. Well, I suspect if we go through the chat logs, we're going to discover that you use some words that are specifically against the rules.
Yeah. Didn't watch the stream for like 5 minutes and something happened. I mean, we played a match, but lots of things happened during the stream. But no, someone was asking earlier about the fact that the map loads in as like black or like just blank. Mm-hmm. It probably actually makes loading easier because Frontlines is such a huge map.
As long as it shows up when it's time to play, right? That's the important part.
But no, yeah, okay, guys, censorship. We don't censor people's opinions. However, calling your teammates stupid is attacking someone, and we don't like to. Right? Yeah, we are snowflakes. We like to make sure people aren't getting attacked by other people. We want everybody to have a good time when they're playing World of Tanks. I mean, and I don't think it's nice.
It comes down to a very simple thing. If you follow the game rules, you're not going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
And having opinions is not against the game rules.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the snowflake comment.
That's hilarious. Anyways, oh wow, that's
Scum of the Earth. Now we'll eat you like in the Donner Party. I don't want to. It's the Donner Party. DONNER. Just a shout out.
Donner kebabs.
If you want to talk about Donner kebabs, it's DONER. Yeah, I actually
close.
I've actually hiked through the area of the Sierras where the Donner Party shenanigans happened.
I'm just hungry, honestly.
It's a real tragedy. They were not that
really. It's a tragedy. Might say it's a tragic loss. Too soon? Too soon?
I mean, for the people who didn't.
Hey, Lorraine. Oh no! There you
are. Someone's now hungry for kebabs and blazes.
Yep. Too soon, says Roman dude. Thanks.
Too soon on Donner Party jokes?
Yeah,
is it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm gonna get killed. I'm gonna get deaded.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna get unalived.
What? Oh, B-Ted stopped in?
What?
Oh, I
set
just got hit.
him on fire from the front.
I just got killed by Artie.
I'm gonna get killed by the rain. Whoop. How am I not dead yet? Okay, now I'm dead. Yeah. Okay, hold
on. Rusty wants to know full placing anti-map ping action. That's some feedback I forwarded a lot. There's some concern from some people on the team that people who play competitive will ping a lot, and we want to let them do that. So we're trying to find a way that we can stop people from pinging excessively to troll in random battles, but still allow people to do it away. In the meantime, if you do come across an excessive pinger, someone who's clearly pinging the map solely to anger people, you can submit that replay to our customer service support team, and they will actually receive a sanction if they're clearly abusing the mechanic. So you can do something about it if someone is doing it to troll, but unfortunately the technical stop not on the immediate term.
Alright, I fixed things. Alright, which tech tree do you think is the best? I don't think there's one that's necessarily the best. I think all of them have strengths that you can play to. In terms of how easy it is to grasp the concept of playing them, I definitely would say that the Russian heavy tank line is probably the easiest to get used to.
Yeah. The best tank line is the American medium line. No ifs, ands, or buts. American mediums are the best. Not actually, but they're my favorite. So I'm gonna call them the best. Oh, I'm getting absolutely brutalized.
Yeah?
Yeah, trying to get this capped, but we don't have any support from the ridge, really.
I know. I was getting shot by a Lorraine. Way up when. Okay.
Everything on my tank is damaged.
I'm sorry. Maybe you should fix them.
I'm out of repair kits.
Oh. Frontline sucks. Oh, it's not for everybody, but personally, I think it's pretty fun.
Can I get a Jeff Bridges GIF in here?
Oh, you say GIF.
Well, I did. I'm a soft G GIFer. But yeah, that's like your opinion, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you don't enjoy Frontlines, I'm sorry. I hope you still enjoy random battles or other modes. I personally love Frontlines. But I hope you do find something you enjoy in the game.
If not, no hard feelings.
He switched to a different account called Snowflakes Hate Me.
Apparently.
It's honestly, it's funny to me. I don't know why you think we're upset.
Yeah.
Alright, that's the second time I've been killed by Artie in the cap circle. I'm flipping the mouse back over. I'm gonna throw this cheeseburger.
No, squeak it. There you go.
Is that why this is here? Why is this here? Why do we have a dog toy?
You have... Okay, so why we have it is because... so the reason why we have it is because it was in a video with the Chieftain and I believe Meathead as well.
Chieftain teaches tanking?
No, it was actually... what was it? Crushing It. It was the Crushing It video for...
oh, did we roll over that thing?
For PAX. No! It was in the video and Meathead crushed it.
Got it. Oh, damn, got it.
I am here as a distraction.
B-Ted, hey B-Ted, how's it going? B-Ted, one of our ship's folks here at the Wargaming Austin office. Am I a fan of the Pershing? Love that tank. I love the Pershing. Actually, somebody in here earlier was asking if they should upgrade from the T-20 to the Pershing, and I wholeheartedly supported it because the Pershing's such a great all-around tank. Like it's like all the American mediums from 2 right now. It just
Come on.
you know, you can take some damage, you can deal some damage, you can get around, you got gun depression, you got good spotting.
Goodness. What?
I'm a huge fan of the Persian.
Progetto, you could have killed him. You could have killed the man.
The myth.
The legend. But you didn't. And instead you backed up so far that you couldn't support.
They are defending C, or A, so hard.
I think my chat is behind or something. No,
lagging?
the stream is generally a couple seconds ahead, I believe.
Hey Jimmy, thanks for stopping in.
I can't see anything.
Howdy Deathman, how's it going?
Okay, some people need to get in cap now, because we have pushed far up. Ricky, what up? How you doing? How you doing, girl?
Jimmy, I see you're back. I hope you did the woo when I did it earlier. I was spiritually hoping that we were doing it together.
Because he's not going to be able to do it again in this room. So.
Beathead says that if you can learn to play the Pershing well, you can play any medium well. I would say that's kind of true, in the sense that the Pershing can do a little bit of what all the mediums can. It's definitely the jack of all trades of the mediums. So if you want to experiment with playstyles, it's a great choice.
What's up, Ricky? What's up, Ricky?
More artillery strikes. Come on, we're gonna get it this time.
Yes, finally! You just moved everything.
I just got killed by artillery for the third time!
On cap?
The third time!
You moved literally everything! Alright. Oh, I feel so bad for your salt. Your sodium levels are high. Oh! Too bad you can't rage away from this.
Oh my gosh. Who is it?
Hilarious. Who is it?
Liquid Lead from Evolve Clan. Oh.
He's removing all of your tanks after this.
Not gonna do that.
He's
not gonna do that.
But it was a funny.
But I'm very
empty
salty
threat.
right now.
Very.
A lot of sodium chloride in the room.
Oh my gosh. That was honestly.
Caden on Facebook says, "At least you don't have to deal with all those damaged modules."
Why? I need my RNGesus. Hey.
Money says, "You know, World Tanks Blitz doesn't have Artie." Bob Ross emoji.
Oh man.
Yeah. It's true, it doesn't. And you can get it on Steam.
Average it all.
I actually knocked our microphone about a foot to the right.
What chat is Cabbage reading? We have 3 chats going on right now, so...
So our chat program actually merges all the chats together.
Yes.
So it tells us which channel it's on, but I can see Facebook posts and Twitch posts and YouTube posts.
Ricky, no!
Cryptoshock says,
Ricky,
"What's wrong
no!
with Artie? He's just sitting at the back of D with his 3 abilities ready, waiting until you are lit." You're not wrong, Cryptic. I feel like if you die 3 times to the same Artie on the same cap point, you should get a medal.
In Frontline? Yeah, that would be funny.
That should be a medal. Especially if I destroy him before the end of the match.
Oh, no!
It should be a revenge medal.
That was a Lorraine. Lorraine, you're scary. You're scary and I'm on low health. We need a bunch of people in this area. Man. Cryptic. Cryptic, I saw you in a match the other day, and, like, you were on the enemy team, and I couldn't say hi. I was really sad.
Because of no all chat.
Serious talk. Thoughts on the Jägerpanzer? Most broken Jägerpanzer ever. It's 6-round auto reload or reverse. Oh god.
Is that a thought?
That would be horrifying.
Yeah, that's terrifing. My thought
Why
is,
would you
please
even
no.
recommend that?
Well, my first thought is, I'd really like to have that in my garage. So Los Cadaver on YouTube said the most broken Jägerpanzer E100, I think the most broken vehicle he was going for would be a Jägerpanzer E100 with a 6-shot reverse autoloader like the IS-3A has.
What? There was a lot of spam and then a hello. Hello,
yeah.
Judy Kale.
For freeze.
What up, for free? How are you doing?
For free?
But yeah, so we have 3 chats going. So if you hear us answering something that you don't see in chat, it's because we're reading from another chat. One fast boy would still win.
Just get around the side.
Fast boy. All right, I forgot I don't have a fast boy on here. I do have I do have... I'll just go back to Pergito. Bring back intra-team chat. I feel like until we can prevent people from telling other people where all the last people left on your team is, there's not really a chance.
And that is the reason ultimately that it was removed is
yeah.
The amount of people who were giving away friendly positions was just out of control.
Like, some people think it's about the salt. Nope.
Well, the salt is bad.
Yeah, the salt is bad, but
well, the toxicity is bad. But yeah,
giving
the
away...
primary reason was giving away friendly positions. In this game, it's too sensitive information passed too easily.
It's super secret information. Ooh, Ricky, come back. Ricky, please.
Yes, Rusty. that is the easiest solution, or at least having separate chats. So that is actually what we're talking about doing, but doing that is going to require a complete rebuild of the chat system.
As you guys know, it did break for a little while.
Which is, it's on the docket of features that we have requested, but it's not at the top of the priority list, sadly. But yes, the easiest way to do it would be to have separate chats for dead tanks and alive tanks, which is ultimately going to be the solution, hopefully, but not in the near future. We're, working on those premium rounds and Matchmaker and other stuff you guys also want to see.
Yeah.
And Frontline was taking up a lot of time, and now it's here.
Lieutenant Dan! Ice cream!
Oh, there's an inter mix-up.
Interesting. Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, for free. We've been having some weird lag issues today. Sorry about that.
Yeah, my ping's been jumping sometimes.
We don't usually do. We may have to take a look at
and our stream as well.
The skips.
Pantera.
Nerf the KV-1. I won a 6v1 on El Haloof, and I camped while a T-34-85 fell to their death and fought off 4 tanks. What did you do?
I nearly rammed our Lynx over.
Oh no.
Like, almost completely.
The Panzer 1C is here to stay, right? As far as I know.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh.
How about making it so when you get blown up, it automatically sends you back to the garage?
It would be, I mean, like, being able to watch how a game plays out is pretty nice, because it helps you learn a little bit. So if you're watching someone who's really good, like, finish up a game and just, like, kind of go through... never invite Donna to a party. That's what someone said in chat. So, damn. Ooh, near killed that guy, yeah. But no, so being able to watch a game finish up is always really nice, because you get to learn a bit. It also lets you, watch your platoon mates. So I feel like, sending people auto-magically back to the garage. I hit an ally! What is wrong with me today?
What's going on? Auto-magically?
But yeah, so... it would be an interesting idea to solve that, but I feel like people could gain more from watching, a match play out while they're dead, than just going back to the garage. So, that's my opinion. Obviously, feel free to, disagree.
No codes today, Leopard Star. Just our pretty faces.
Where's that Rev going? He's just kind of wiggling around.
There is the Valentine deal. You can play the Valentine and get a day of premium.
Yeah.
You can find that on the website.
Okay. No new questions, which is nice. If you guys have any last minute questions, it is getting towards the end of the stream. We only have about 5 minutes left. This is going to be the last match that we play. Did we win all of our matches today?
No, we lost.
No, we lost at least one.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But we've had a better luck.
Hello.
We lost the last one right at the end, I think, fairly. We need to play a random battle with a platoon of Tog 0Ys. We've definitely done Tog platoons before.
Oh,
and will again in the future. I'm a big believer in the Tog meme, and we'll support that. The great thing about the Tog is you have enough room for a hot tub for the crew to relax in.
Aww.
during the 4 hours it's going to take them to get to the battle.
So that Lynx that I nearly rammed over just saved my booty.
Aww.
I know, it's so sweet.
Oh, it was Wait, was it? It was Derps as well.
a lot, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I think he was in chat.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Frontline missions, like random missions. Maybe. Like, maybe in the future, but like at this time, like, you know, Frontline, this is the first season.
I mean, I would say the prestiging mode to getting consumables and stuff for playing is sort of the missions for Frontline.
Yeah.
You're getting consumables for going up in level. You have the chance to earn reward tokens to earn reward vehicles, including later on in the season the Emil 1951, the new Swedish Heavy, and a secret Tier 9 later in the season, of course.
Yeah.
So those are the missions for right now.
When is IS-4 getting buffed? It's soon. We already said it was going to be in the first round of Tier 10s.
It's definitely being worked on, but we don't know exactly when it's going to hit. A lot of that stuff gets roadmapped out and then moved up or down the patch list depending on how progress is going. But as soon as we have confirmation that it's going to be released, you will
hear about it.
You'll hear about it for sure.
Yeah. What is the next tank country going? Oh. When or what is the next tank country that's going to be?
I'm actually not sure about country.
On either.
I couldn't say probably at this point either. However, I believe we have confirmed the Swedish medium line, so that's going to be the next tech tree. Is the Swedish medium?
I actually didn't know that. Neat. Frontline campaign.
Most likely.
Bring back the T-22. Why? It's really bad now. That guy's name is Mailbox.
Do reserve boosters work for Frontline? Yes.
Yeah. I believe they do. A lot of people have been using it to maximize their profitness.
Yeah, executives saying don't want another T-22. Yeah. But,
no, you guys really don't want the T-22.
As someone who watched approximately 70 hours of Rampage mode replays looking for people rigging, yes, please no.
Yeah.
Hey, we won again in the last match of the day with just a few minutes left.
Alrighty.
Serendipity for once finally getting some good luck.
And it's actually not boiling hot in here.
No, it's
which
pleasant.
has been surprising me.
Yeah, it's nice. It's usually about 95 degrees in here.
This room is a closet. It's only about, I think it's like 13 by 10. So it's a tiny room that we're in. It's the stream room. I like to call it lovingly the studio. He likes to call it the stream closet, which is understandable. But yeah, so last 5 minutes, any closing questions from you guys? Anything?
Derps a lot had a great game, by the way. Shout out, Derps.
Good job.
6,100 damage, rocking those wheel vehicles. Jambi John says, always run boosters if you're playing Frontline. I agree.
Nice. And I'm in the top half.
Blue Seal says, betrayal is real.
Alright, I'm just gonna leave your score off screen.
Oh, wow. Actually, yeah, Blue Seal had a great game, too. Look at that. He was second on the enemy team.
Ooh.
Nice job, Blue Seal.
Congrats.
Sorry for missing you the first time.
Mailbox was top of the charts in XP on the enemy team. Good job, Mailbox. Who was the top damage? Euthanatus. Alright, and Milkshake. Great name. Milkshake Man, never mind.
What is the best part of Frontlines? The massive battles.
Frontline.
Definitely the massive battles.
Yeah. Anyways, that is about the end of the stream. Will be launched on console. Unfortunately, we don't develop for console. If you hope that it comes to console, I would go and chat with the console guys. You can find them on all of their social media. So Walk Console on Twitter. I believe they also have Walk Console on Twitch. So if you guys want to, you guys can check out their stream. They stream pretty regularly, as far as I know. I'm gonna take
Zaman wants you to give away some of your gold. You have too much gold.
We're just gonna.
Unfortunately, we can't transfer gold.
I was trying to figure out a way to like hide.
Your gold?
But I can't. Anyways, or actually, hold on.
Wait. Everyone's already seen it.
I know.
They could just.
I'm
aware.
Just
look at the VOD.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Wait. There we go.
We did get.
I'm gonna hide that by showing all of you how good Cabbage is at tanks.
She has more gold than. Oh, really? You're putting up my profile as like.
Okay, I only did that because I tried opening up my own profile and I realized that it took over the entirety of my screen. So I was just like, oh, what can I do to cover my screen? Right, pull up Or actually, I probably could have used our
All right,
Platoon
everybody.
chat.
Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging
There
out
we
with us
go.
on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. We appreciate it. We're every Tuesday and Thursday and every other Friday.
Yeah. Which, by the way, we're streaming tomorrow.
Yep.
So keep that in mind. We're going to be doing more Frontlines. Why don't we do Platoons?
Yeah, I think tomorrow
we'll grab one person at a time. We'll bring you guys into Platoons. That way you guys can play with us and have a little bit of fun. But yeah, what else? Will this streaming become a regular thing? It's kind of been a regular thing. We've been doing it the past few weeks.
But yes, it is now a regular thing.
I'm going to be gone next week, so all you're going to be seeing is Cabbage and possibly random people from our community.
Random.
Well, I mean, like,
random
rotation.
Probably Jambi John and Domo Sapien and Crazy Hoop will make appearances.
Yeah. Anyways, that is just about it. We want to go home and, probably eat food. Probably eat food, honestly.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks again for coming by. We appreciate you, especially Valentine's Day. Whatever you got to do to make Valentine's Day good for you, I hope you go do it and enjoy it. Play some World of Tanks, as always.
Yeah.
And we love you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great weekend.
Bye, guys.
We'll see you tomorrow, too, if you're here.